let the good times roll.
The following is a presentation of TNT Sports. The following is a presentation of TNT Sports.
Good morning, this is Patrick Boren. It's March 29th, 2023, and I'm here. I'm going to link Couz Corner in the video description below. He's been on a message board that's private out there, cost paid for, and a UTES insider has stated that the Pac-12 has basically a linear partner, which is TNT. He goes into a lot more detail, so if you go to his link, I'm just want to discuss what does that actually mean if the Pac-12 has TNT as a linear partner. So here's some of the points that I wanted to bring up. The TNT TV deal according to a UTES insider on a private message board. So this is all a big if, right? So who knows if this is real, if this person is just, spamming the world. We don't know. But if it's real, the questions then come up. So TNT and who else would be the next question. So it means are they spreading this out to some of the streaming? And again, the second question comes up: if TNT is getting all tier 1, where do the other tiers sell to? We don't know again who the partners would be. Hopefully it's not just TNT, because it seems like you would get more by spreading out as many as you can. But again, who knows what the TNT requirements are for programming? It might be like Apple TV, they want all or nothing. I don't know. So what does this mean for the Pac? 100% streaming? Nope. Or 100% linear? Clearly, if TNT is involved, it would be 100% linear. Will it be the third best Power 5 media rights deal? Because this is what the Arizona president was saying, that he expects it to be the third best Power 5 conference media rights deal. So are they going to get $35 million per school? And the next question would be, is this going to be a short-term deal, 3 to 5 years, a longer term, 5 to 10 years? And then that leads us to understand number 5, which says, if the term will be long-term, will Oregon and Washington sign the GOR? So just throwing this out there for y'all. I'll link Couz. He's a West Virginia, one of my friends from West Virginia, does his own program. Really good guy. Link his video in here because he goes through a lot more description. I just wanted to bring up the fact that this is out there, and clearly it will save, as I said in my other video, the Pac could be saved for one more term. In this case, instead of Apple TV, it would be TNT, which to me is better just because it's linear. You could easily flip on a cable TV program, switch to TNT. So that'd be great. That'll be awesome for the Pac. And again, it lasts for just this term. And that's if it's a short-term agreement. If it's a long-term, I'm not sure Oregon and Washington would be willing to sign it. And like I said in the last video, if they are willing, then great, because that means they truly are dedicated to the Pac survival. Otherwise, I don't think so, because they both visited the Big Ten offices trying to get a move over. So I believe that once the Big Ten shows any desire to bring them on, and who knows how quick that would be, that's why I'm kind of concerned that Oregon and Washington will not sign a long-term GOR. And then the other question I didn't list here would become, even if this is a short term, so the money would be less. I don't know that it would be the third best. It might be. Who knows? TNT may say, well, I really want this college programming. And I got to say, as long as they can bring in some, maybe noontime Central Standard Time games, it'd be competitive to what's going on the other channels. So that would be awesome. I mean, it'd give the Pac, visibility, exposure, as they say. It would give them another, 3 to 5 years of being together until Oregon and Washington eventually leave, whenever that may be. And some are saying in a few years the Big Ten is going to call them. So we'll see. Those are all questions out there, and this is exciting news for the Pac-12 if this really is true that, TNT is a linear program. Everybody was concerned about all streaming and who was going to sign an all streaming or majority streaming deal. So now it'll be partial streaming like everybody else, so that sounds like a good plan. And I'm kind of happy for the Pac at this point if that's the case. If it's not the case, then we're still up the tree. I mean, I really don't know. And if it's not the case, everybody said the reason why the Pac-12 deal is taking so long is because they're dealing with streaming partners which don't have a normal routine for these kinds of negotiations and take longer. But if it's TNT, it's a linear partner. And sure, they may not have a typical pattern for college sports, but they had sports on their channel, I think basketball games, so it's not something should have been too hard for them to negotiate, but maybe they're a new partner. But we'll see. Again, this is just the update for March 29th. Guys, appreciate you listening. Press the like button. It does help get more visibility out there. Speaking of exposure, subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep you updated whenever I hear something new. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Big 12 open for business. There is no doubt the Big 12 is open for business. We will leave no stone unturned to drive value for the conference.